Hey, what is up guys, Bonfiggy here, and I cannot tell you how good it feels to be commentating over a game other than Modern Warfare 3. But anyways guys, this is obviously a Black Ops 2 gameplay. It's actually the world's first 100 plus kill game. This gameplay was actually linked to me, I think 4 hours after the servers went up, so definitely expect some really great gameplays from this player. I believe his name is ZVisitate, so I'll leave his channel link down in the description below. And like I said, man, if he's dropping a 100 plus kill game, and these guys, they're not casual players that he's playing against, obviously. If they're paying 200, 300, or even more in some situations to get a game early, they're obviously going to be a little bit more than a casual player or a noob. And I can stand for that because I've been playing against these guys. All the people that I've been playing against when the game was out early and everything have been tryhards, so I can definitely say that these guys, they weren't noobs, and it definitely did take a little bit of skill to get this gameplay. Although it was on Nuketown, which does make it a little bit easier to get 100 plus, I guess you could say, because it's really fast-paced, close quarters, really action-packed. That's what I like about this map, and it's really the only map that I've been playing lately. I'm going to try to get my own 100 plus kill game tonight and have that up for you guys tomorrow, but as you know, this is actually being uploaded a little bit early. The game isn't supposed to come out until midnight tonight, but obviously he got the game early as well as I did, and I believe that some people in like Australia already have the game, so the copyright has already been lifted from the game. It should be okay to be uploading this because other people already have the game. It's not going to be spoiling it for anyone, so I just thought I might get this video out for you guys, and I kind of wanted to give you guys, first of all, a few class recommendations. This weapon that he was using, it's actually one of my favorite SMGs. It's called the POW 57, and this is one of the weapons that you want to be using as soon as you unlock it. Obviously, he was using the laser sight, and I do want to say that the laser sight, it actually does help a lot for the submachine guns. I wouldn't recommend it for anything else. Maybe a sniper rifle if you want to try to get some crazy no-scopes or something like that. I think that would be kind of cool. Or maybe the shotguns, because that might help out, but they're most effective when you're using it on a submachine gun. It just does help out your hipfire a lot, obviously. All you gotta do is put the laser on the enemy and shoot. So it can help out a lot. I just want to mention that real quick. And one thing that I think he should have been using in this gameplay is a silencer, and obviously he was not, so I think that actually makes this gameplay even a little bit more impressive, just because of the fact that he wasn't not showing up on the UAV because they didn't have a silencer. And in case you guys didn't know, in Black Ops 1, a lot of people preferred to go unsilenced and use something like dual mags, but it seems like in this game, you'll need to be a little bit more stealthy, use those ghost perks, and the reason why I say ghost, I know it's a bullshit kill streak, and it's really annoying when people run and everything, but it's going to be necessary, I think, in my opinion, because the UAV spam, it's so bad, or at least it has been so far in the game. And as you guys can see, I'm actually speeding up these kill streaks, but he actually got the Warthog at first, and I think he had a really great kill streak set up to get 100 plus in this game. The Warthog, basically, it's almost like a Rolling Thunder, but it's a little bit more beefy. It goes around the map 3 times, and then this second kill streak that he's in right now is actually called a Lodestar, and that's pretty much like a beefed up Reefer, and then this is almost like a Kimbo Chopper Gunner, man. The kill streaks do a lot of work, as you guys can see. I'm speeding it up a little bit because I think that it would just make the game a little bit more fast-paced. But yeah, the kill streaks, if you can get those higher streaks, it definitely is a little bit higher, but it is definitely worth it in my opinion. I think he gets 2 sets of those, so only 2 sets got him the 100 plus kill game, which is definitely not too difficult to do. It definitely is a little bit harder to get these higher kill streaks in this game, especially if you're playing something like Team Deathmatch. I think for the Akimbo Chopper Gunner that he just had, it's like a 19 gun streak to go on to actually get that if you're playing TDM, so definitely is a little bit more challenging. And honestly, I think if I were the game developers, I would either make it so you get a little bit more score points in TDM, or that the kill streaks are actually a little bit lower. I should say score streaks because it goes off the score, not the kills anymore. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this gameplay. I wanted to try to talk about how to play Nuketown because this is one of the maps that I pretty much almost specifically played during Black Ops 1. And one thing I wanted to mention, they actually have a specific playlist for Nuketown in Black Ops 2, which is something I think they should have done a long time ago. I'm really happy that they did this because it's everyone's favorite map. This is definitely my favorite map out of Black Ops 2, along with, I think it's called Raid, which is another really good map. I think there's been a couple 100 pluses on the map as well. But yeah, like I said, for Nuketown, what you want to do is just stay away from the middle of the map. You want to try to flank around as much as possible, because when you go straight through the middle of the map, you can either get picked off from the guys that camp up in the windows in the buildings, or they can sit back in the garage and kill you. or, you know, there's a lot of different ways that you can get killed. I like to go around either the left or right side, and I like to work my way into the enemy spawn building. And basically you can get kind of chilling there and kill the enemies. They'll keep on coming back for revenge kills, and I find that that works the best for me, man. I just want to mention that real quick. But I also wanted to go over some of my favorite perk setups for perk 1 slots, perk 2, and perk 3. So for the perk 1, obviously my favorite perk, and this is going to sound kind of newbie, but I do find it necessary, is to be using Ghost, because like I said before, the UAV spam, I mean, in this gameplay alone, there's pretty much been a UAV up the entire gameplay. The UAV spam, it's just crazy, and you want to stay off the UAV, obviously. You don't want the enemies knowing where you are, unless you're straight up crazy rushing all over the place, so that way it won't even matter. But I also like to use lightweight just because of the fact that you move a lot faster. I generally use that on the assault rifles or light machine guns, because with the SMGs I find that you already move fast enough for my liking. And then I also like to use Flak Jacket, especially on the map Nuketown, because there's a lot of explosives that can go off and just randomly kill you. Then for the perk 2 slots, there's this one called Toughness, which I find to be quite good on the assault rifles or sniper rifles. And basically what it does, it's like Hardened Pro and Black Ops 1, you just flinch less when you get shot. And then another one that is almost a necessity is Scavenger, because obviously you don't want to be running out of ammo, so I find that that works out pretty well. And then for perk 3, and one thing I should say about Scavenger is that it replenishes claymores, grenades, and bouncing betties, all those equipment sort of things. And then for the perk 3s, Awareness is basically the sound whoring perk. It's kind of like Sitrep Pro. I find that that helps a little bit. I only really like to use that in game modes like free-for-all or when I'm playing 6v6. Definitely not in ground war or anything like that, but sound, it's not that big of a deal in this game as much as it was in Modern Warfare 3. And then I also like to use Tactical Mask, because that way when you get stun grenaded, or you can get these like electrical shocks thrown at you, which totally disorient you, it definitely does help a little bit when it comes to those sort of things. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this gameplay. I hope you did enjoy. Please leave the video a like, because I definitely do think that this gameplay does deserve it, and subscribe if you're new, guys.